All right, guys, welcome back. We got the virtual machine up and going here. We'll see if we can get this new. We got a couple of distros to test out. This is slint or something like that. Let's just see. There's a 50-50 chance it's not going to work. Okay. So it looks like it will work so far. It's like the virtual machine is tricky for some reason. A lot of stuff just doesn't want to run right. So okay. I really should have my camera going because everybody wants to see my face on the screen while I'm reviewing a distro of Linux, right? I mean, is that what you're supposed to do? I guess, like for the big channels,
this installer has speech and
people,
braille device
support
in order to be accessible to visually impaired users.
The Indian dude, or it's
turned
this
on during
guy,
installation, type S, then press enter.
Oh,
Else,
it's that damn ham radio idiot again. The installer has speech and braille device support in order to be accessible. To have speech turned on during installation, type S, then press enter. Else, just press enter. Okay. This is, I think, based on Slackware, which is like really one of the earlier purveyors of Linux. Like, I was reading the history of Linux because I grew up in that time period, but I wasn't active with computers. But when Linux first really started to take off, I think I was probably about 18 years old. So in the early 90s, 94, somewhere around there, 90. I think basically the first Linux really popped up 91 maybe. But anyway, I don't know what this exactly means. I see this all the time, and I see this screen on the side. You have clicked the mouse inside the virtual machine display or pressed the host key combo. This will cause the virtual machine to capture the host mouse pointer. Only if the mouse pointer integration is not currently supported by the guest OS and keyboard, which will make them unavailable to other applications running on your host machine. You can press the host key at any time to uncapture the keyboard and mouse. It still works on the rest of my stuff, though. The current assigned key combo is shown in the status bar at the vertical machine window next to the icon. Together with the mouse icon placed nearby indicated by the keyboard most accurate state. The host keyboard is currently defined as right control. Okay, I'm just going to close that out. We click English. Is it going to do that every single time? So once I click capture, I lose my mouse. It's only it's stuck in the virtual machine. I don't know if you can see here. I'm on the shoulder of this thing, and I literally can't do anything. It really won't let me. So I have to use the keyboard. I don't know why. Okay, it says you may now type with quotes doc to know the features in the installer. The installer can prepare the drive with slint will be installed, creating the needed partitions. If you prefer, you can do it yourself using the command line utilities. Then type start when done. You can also leave the installer and use the tool like gparted. We'd recommend you type doc first in this case, or if you want to encrypt the root system. When you finish reading this menu will be displayed again. Okay, so I don't think this is going to be an easy install, anything special. But let's just type in doc. I just want to see what it pulls up. Okay. Overview of the installation process. Usage of the installer. Okay. Overview. The installer first probes the existing drives and partitions and assesses the possibility the options and lets you choose between that. If you choose manual, you'll be presented with a Linux partition, blah, blah, blah. If you choose blah, 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 in the case of blah, 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 in both modes of blah, 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 and the user is blah, 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 after blah, 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 the installer will blah, 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 and the auto partitioner is done blah, blah, blahing. If you opted out for the encrypted blah, 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 the blah, blah, blah phrase will then be used to blah, blah, blah unlock the drive at each boot. Okay. Alright. So I don't know what we're doing now because this doesn't appear to be the kind that we can just run. So, you'd probably have to install the hell do we get? Okay, well, you know what? I don't have time to test out stuff that doesn't work for easy people. So, we're going to say that's a no-go. Remove. Delete all the files. Next. So, yeah, guys. If you're an advanced Linux user, then this will work for you. But if you're not, then you'll have to do a bunch of research. And I don't really see where it would be worth your effort. If you don't know how to do it already, I don't see how it's worth the effort.